Here are the crypto top headlines covered in this video. XRP Déjà Vu, is another 60,000% price surge on the horizon? Next, crypto PACs are spending big on US elections, what it means for the industry. Also, over 41.5% of Mt. Gox Bitcoin distributed as creditors continue to hodl. Welcome to Crypto Top Headlines, where there's no clickbait thumbnails or titles, and no speeches on my opinions, just bringing crypto's news to you. I would greatly appreciate it if you would click on the like and subscribe buttons, as well as the notification bell. It does help support the channel, so thank you in advance for doing so. Now, on to these headlines. Our first top headline, XRP Déjà Vu, is another 60,000% price surge on the horizon? XRP's monthly volatility has plunged to its lowest levels ever, approaching the range that preceded the 60,000% price surge in 2017 to 2018. The XRP market is showing patterns that mirror the conditions preceding its monumental 60,000% price rally in 2018. XRP's monthly volatility drops to record low. The Bollinger Band width, or BBW, on XRP's monthly chart hit a new low in July, reflecting years of the XRP to USD trading pair moving within a narrower trading range. From a technical perspective, these periods of low volatility can often precede major price movements. In other words, when the bands are narrow, it suggests that a breakout, either upward or downward, may be imminent as the market transitions back to higher volatility. For instance, XRP's BBW was the narrowest during the 2016 to 2017 session, accompanying a flatlining price action inside the 0.005 to 0.009 range. That was followed by a 66,000% price breakout, with the XRP monthly volatility as indicated by the BBW readings rising from 66.5 to as high as 982.22. This time, XRP's consolidation has lasted twice as long as during 2016 to 2017, while monthly volatility has been even lower. As a result, some analysts, including Tony Savino, anticipate a major price breakout in the XRP market. Can XRP repeat its 60,000% rally? On the monthly time frame, XRP's current valuation of about 62 cents is close to the middle Bollinger Band. This positioning near the middle band typically reflects balanced market forces, with neither strong bullish nor bearish momentum. XRP's monthly relative strength index, or RSI, reading of around 53 reflects the same neutral sentiment in the market. Nonetheless, XRP to USD is trading above the middle Bollinger Band, suggesting that the market is slightly tilted toward the bulls. Coupling it with the similarity in the Bollinger Bandwidth contraction of the 2016 to 2017 session, the indicator raises the possibility of another substantial price movement. Interestingly, XRP's giant symmetrical triangle might be hinting at the same, indicating upside continuation if it forms after a strong price rally. The breakout target of a symmetrical triangle is obtained by measuring the maximum distance between its upper and lower trend lines and adding it to the breakout point. Applying the same to XRP's monthly chart brings its upside target to $14.75, up about 2,200% from the current price levels. From a fundamental perspective, the narratives that may accompany XRP's upside moves include potential crypto-friendly regulations in the United States if Donald Trump is reelected, and the conclusion of the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit. Nonetheless, an XRP breakout scenario may take months to play out, likely after its triangle's upper and lower trend lines converge in August 2025. In the meantime, any decisive breakout below the lower trend line risks invalidating the long-term bullish scenario. Let me pause here for a moment. If you're getting value out of this video, please click on the like and subscribe buttons as well as the notification bell. Our next top headline, Crypto PACs are spending big on U.S. elections, what it means for the industry. Political action committees supporting the cryptocurrency industry are raising hundreds of millions of dollars. The crypto industry is spending millions on the upcoming United States presidential election, and it appears the money is making a difference. According to data collected by Open Secrets, the Crypto-Centric Political Action Committee, or PAC, Fair Shake, has accumulated over $202 million, making it a more successful fundraiser than anything else in the U.S. political landscape. Donald Trump's keynote speech at the Bitcoin 2024 conference in Nashville, Tennessee on July 27th is another indicator that the political classes are being won over. Trump, previously a crypto skeptic, appears to be fully on board with the industry. Eric LaPaglia, Chief Strategy Officer at Propy, a blockchain-based real estate platform, was among those in attendance at Trump's speech in Nashville. According to LaPaglia, the convergence between crypto and politics is increasingly clear. There was a litany of political figures and elected officials on both sides of the aisle, and obviously that was highlighted by former President Trump's keynote remarks on Saturday at the conference, LaPaglia told Cointelegraph. The contrast between the number of politically affiliated attendees in Nashville and at other conferences I have attended makes me think this issue is being picked up as a political football. Joey Garcia, Director and Head of Public Affairs, Policy and Regulations at Apo Bank, also noted a tangible excitement in Nashville. Sat in the front row for Trump's headline speech this afternoon. It felt like the atmosphere at Bitcoin Nashville had reached the fever pitch that we've seen in U.S. politics in recent weeks. The crowd today relished the headline speaker's reference to Bitcoin being the steal of our times and our industry being the Wright brothers or Henry Ford of today, said Garcia. Apo Bank, which styles itself as a Bitcoin-friendly bank, was the lead sponsor of the Bitcoin 2024 conference. Its former CEO, Wences Caesars, is also a political donor, donating $250,000 to Fair Shake in September 2023. More recently, Caesars donated $1 million to American Values 2024, the PAC supporting Robert F. Kennedy Jr., another crypto-friendly candidate. Fair Shake and Protect Progress Crypto PACs. Tracking political donations is challenging even when the details are a matter of public record. Each PAC may have a long list of contributors, many of whom donate under corporate names that aren't instantly recognizable. Furthermore, PACs may also donate to other PACs, further obfuscating matters. That's not to say the processes involved are inherently underhand, but rather to point out that connecting all the dots doesn't necessarily provide immediate clarity. Fair Shake, the crypto super PAC, is a case in point. Its top three donors are Coinbase, $46.5 million, Ripple Labs, $45 million, and crypto investment firm Andreessen Horowitz, $44 million. While some of Fair Shake's largest contributions were to Republican candidates, data from Open Secrets shows it donated $13.5 million of its funds to Protect Progress, a liberal-aligned super PAC, effectively donating money to both sides of the aisle. From July 19th to 24, Protect Progress made 3 donations to influence the outcome of the election for Washington's 6th Congressional District. The recipient of these donations was Democratic Party candidate Emily Randall, and the total value of the donations was $1.4 million. This prompted Randall's rival, Hillary France, who is also a Democrat, to post on X, a Trump donor-funded cryptocurrency super PAC just bought $1.4 million in ads to support my opponent, Emily Randall. Discounting the $13.5 million Fair Shake donation, the top 3 donors to the Protect Progress PAC are Coinbase, $1.5 million, Ripple Labs, $1.5 million, and Andreessen Horowitz, $1.5 million. Information from Do They Support It indicates that both France and Randall have spoken positively about crypto in the past, but following the injection of crypto money into Randall's campaign, France had discovered a newfound skepticism for the industry. But since both candidates were crypto enthusiasts, Democrats, why did Protect Progress prefer Randall to the tune of 1.4 million? It's a question with no easy answer. A chance for Democrats to lead on crypto policy. Under President Joe Biden, the Democratic Party, whether fairly or otherwise, developed a reputation as less crypto-friendly than the Republican Party. With Biden dropping out of the race, the new presumptive Democratic nominee, Vice President Kamala Harris, has the opportunity to reset the party's stance. PAC activity suggests the party's stance is already being influenced. Follow the Crypto, a site dedicated to tracking crypto PAC expenditures, shows that Democratic candidates have received more money than Republicans in this election cycle so far. Spending on individual candidates has thus far favored Democrats. High-profile Democrats, such as Senator Elizabeth Warren, may be vocally anti-crypto, but crypto-positive Democrats, such as Randall, are finding themselves in receipt of significant sums, edging out less favorable Democrat picks. Peter Morris, Partnership's lead of the Wrapped Bitcoin or WBTC provider DLC.link, suggests that Harris's vice presidential pick could be important in her efforts to secure crypto PAC money. If Kamala Harris picks a crypto-friendly vice president, the balance could be tilted to a more positive side in terms of the promise for friendlier regulation, Moritz told Cointelegraph. For example, Andy Beshear, governor of Kentucky, relies on boom and bust industries like fossil fuels and is desperate to attract crypto miners. But whoever takes on vice presidential role, Harris has the opportunity to take a more crypto-positive stance. Oliver Link, founder of crypto advisory firm OJL Advisory, told Cointelegraph, "The changing of the guard gives the Democrats the opportunity to reset and reframe their policies when it comes to cryptocurrency. The path to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue may be digital and may be decided on emerging technologies such as cryptocurrency and blockchain. Do crypto and politics mix? The crypto industry is just beginning to flex its political muscle, but it is already becoming one of the biggest political influencers in Washington. Data from Statista shows that pharmaceuticals, electronics, and insurance were the biggest lobbying groups in 2023. If the first half of 2024 is anything to go by, blockchain and cryptocurrency could very well break into the top three. While some might celebrate that newfound influence and relevancy in Washington, industry figures recommend a cautious, nonpartisan approach. As Garcia said, Trump's campaign has become a standard bearer for Bitcoin in recent months, despite having previously harbored significant skepticism, before adding, "Our industry is nonpartisan at its heart, and more will be accomplished over the long term if it can remain so." LaPaglia offered similar sentiments. "I actually believe that it's probably better for the industry to try and stay rather neutral politically. The idea that this is a political issue on either side of the aisle is not great for the underlying technology," he said. "Such is the polarization of U.S. politics in 2024 that remaining neutral during this presidential election cycle will be no easy feat. America goes to the polls in 4 months. Until then, crypto donors and the PACs they support can expect intense scrutiny." Our next top headline, 41.5% of Mt. Gox Bitcoin distributed as creditors continue to hodl. Despite receiving over $4 billion worth of Bitcoin, which has appreciated by over 8,500% in the 10 years since Mt. Gox collapsed, the exchange's creditors continue to hold their assets. Nearly half of the Bitcoin owed to Mt. Gox creditors has been distributed, but despite a decade of waiting, many creditors are still holding onto their coins. Over 41.5%, or 59,000 Bitcoin, of the total 141,686 BTC has been redistributed to creditors of the defunct Mt. Gox exchange. Despite receiving nearly $4 billion worth of Bitcoin, the Mt. Gox creditors aren't selling, according to a July 29th Glassnode report. Creditors opted to receive BTC rather than fiat, which was new in Japanese bankruptcy law. As such, it is relatively likely that only a subset of these distributed coins will be truly sold onto the market. Over $9.4 billion worth of Bitcoin was owed to approximately 127,000 Mt. Gox creditors who have been waiting for over 10 years to recover their funds, threatening significant sell pressure that could tank Bitcoin's price. The report comes a week after Kraken finished the Mt. Gox Bitcoin distribution to creditors on July 24th. Mt. Gox was a prominent Bitcoin exchange based in Japan that collapsed in 2014 following a hack. The exchange was founded in 2010 and processed more than 70% of all Bitcoin transactions at its peak. Mt. Gox lost 850,000 BTC in its security breach, making it one of the biggest hacks ever. Mt. Gox creditors are not selling based on exchange trading volume. While Glassnode notes that its theory rests on some degree of speculation, underlying data from cryptocurrency exchanges also suggests that Mt. Gox creditors are not selling. Notably, the Spot Cumulative Volume Delta, or CVD, a metric that measures the net difference between spot buying and selling trade volume on centralized exchanges, has seen no significant uptick on Kraken after the Mt. Gox BTC distribution. The report notes, "We can see a marginal uptick in sell-side pressure following the distribution. However, this remains well within typical day-to-day ranges." The lack of selling pressure is surprising, considering that Bitcoin price increased over 8,500% in the 10 years since Mt. Gox collapse. Bitcoin investors shift back to hodling. The current distribution of Bitcoin suggests that investors are done locking in profit and shifting back to hodling, which is crypto slang for holding on for dear life. Notably, the proportion of Bitcoin held by new investors saw a significant decline, akin to behavior around macro market tops. This highlights an investor behavior shift toward hodling, according to Glassnode. This describes long-term investors spending and selling coins to satisfy new demand in the run-up to the 73,000 all-time high. The rate of decline across these curves has slowed of late, suggesting a gradual return to hodling dominant investor behavior. Over 65.8% of the Bitcoin supply has been inactive for over 1 year, while over 54% is inactive for over 2 years. So this concludes Crypto Top Headlines. If you haven't already done so, don't forget to click on the like and subscribe buttons as well as the notification bell. Also, leave your thoughts in the comments and share this video with your friends and family. Thank you all for watching Crypto Top Headlines, bringing crypto's news to you.